Mouse, what are you doing? Okay. Starting the game would be a good idea, too. There it is. Okay, here we go. Good evening, folks. Welcome to a stream of the Blackwell Convergence here on whatever Wednesday. Let's go! Hello, 32-bit kid. Thank you, as always, for the bits. So many bits! Alright. Yeah, okay. Right, so when we left off, we had just visited the park gallery, and we met a woman named, I believe her name was Monique Stallman? And she said she had a ghost story to tell us, so we're gonna go bug her for her ghost story. Because that seems like a good and normal thing to do for someone you just met and talked to for 5 minutes last night. Also, I have the dryer going in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can, sorry.
Joey, come here.
Uh-huh.
Did I do anything stupid last night?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're not going to tell me, are you?
Grin.
And ruin the suspense? No way.
I made a total idiot of myself the other night. How embarrassing. Still, we got a good lead out of it.
See? It was a good thing we went to the gallery.
Hmm?
You didn't want to go, but we ended up getting a case.
Ended up getting hammered is more like it. Don't look so smug, kid. Things like this will happen all the time.
Hey, we're solo. Nishanti's friend Monique said she had a ghost story and to visit her in the morning.
You think that Monique woman is on the level?
Who knows? Can't hurt to check her out.
Stallman, not Stall. I was close.
So what should we do now?
We might as well talk to that lady we met last night. You do remember her, don't you?
Yeah, Monique something. She had a ghost story to tell.
Who knows? It might lead somewhere.
That's all for now.
Sure. Let's you and me have a little talk.
Sure, what's up?
No more gallery openings for you, young lady. I've never seen anyone get that hammered that fast. You've got the alcohol tolerance of a gnat. A baby gnat.
Are you done?
I think so.
Good.
God, they're the best.
That gallery won't forget you in a hurry.
Don't remind me.
What got into you anyway?
I just felt uncomfortable.
Wine.
I thought it would relax me.
Lots of
It all
wine.
seemed so sophisticated.
Don't envy that crowd, kid. It's all phony anyway. We should check that Monique woman's story.
You think it could lead somewhere?
What do you think?
Good thing I don't have any plans today.
Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity. First, do I have an email? No, I don't. No results found. What was it? Oh, it was CubeStar. Here we go. Oogle! Hello, Makafort. Hello, Mr. Gel. CubeStar Films. Founded in 1997, CubeStar has made a name for itself as one of the top independent film studios in New York City. They are best known for documentaries and low-budget dramas. Cool. Oh yeah, I still have the paperclip.
Come on, let's get going.
All right, I'm coming.
I forgot to poke around in this hallway as Joey.
It's the elevator. Home sweet home. That's Nishanti Sharma's place. A bit too nosy for her own good, but she's okay. I'm not floating through that door. Last time I did that, her dog nearly had a seizure. The trash room, I think. I have no desire to see a bunch of trash bags.
Yeah. I've still never seen Clerks. That whole like, I get. Would you call it a cinematic universe? The Clerks cinematic universe?
I have no idea who lives there.
I've seen the TV show though, this series. It's pretty good actually. Fairly entertaining.
I have no... Why is she just standing around like that?
Yeah,
it's not like there's anything to do out here.
Nishanti isn't home.
That's right, yeah. I think the only Jay and Silent Bob film I've actually seen is Dogma, and I love it. So there's that at least. Absolutely love Dogma. Sure, let's go to the park gallery again, why not? Let's apologize.
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
You got home okay? I think Nish had to half carry you out of here.
Was I that bad?
Well, originally I thought I had bought too much wine. It turns out I didn't have to worry, so thanks.
Sure. No problem.
Anyway, I have to go over some stuff. Feel free to look around.
Speaking of apologies, I feel like we were talking about social anxiety last week, and I feel like I said something that was just like it. Thinking back on it, I felt like I was just being really like minimizing and just like reductive about it, and I am sorry about that. I did not. That's not what I intended, and I should have just kept my mouth shut. So sorry if I made anyone uncomfortable about that. She and Rosa should kiss. Absolutely, yes. Honestly, like anyone in a hat like that. Hats like that are just like, they're so cute. And I'm like automatically at least a little bit attracted to anyone wearing a hat like that. You did a monologue from Dogma for Drama. Ooh, which one? Sometimes good kiss chemistry, yes. Oh, I forgot to look at the sculpture. I didn't see that last time.
It looks impressionistic, whatever it is.
The opening spiel to the nun. Oh, in the, oh god, now it's been a long time since I've seen Dogma, now I'm trying to remember. Is it the one in the elevator? No, not the elevator. Crap, I gotta rewatch Dogma. Airport. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. I think I remember that. I remember it now. Yeah, god, it has been forever since I last saw it. It's so good.
I don't think Josie would like that.
Oops, wait, let me get Rose out of the way.
I don't know much about art, but I know this is crap.
I just love fucking with the clergy. I mean, why wouldn't you? I don't know if any of you are familiar with the TTRPG system in Nomine, but I would love to run or play in an in Nomine game that is like takes inspiration from Dogma and the whole like celestial setup that Dogma has. It's pretty close.
He looks bored. Too bad.
Kevin Smith's writing style doesn't click with you. Yeah, that's... I mean, to be fair, like, most of the Jay and Silent Bob movies would fall under what's generally called stoner humor, and I usually don't like that kind of stuff. Like, Jay and Silent Bob themselves are not really enough to carry a movie, I don't think. At least not for me. But Dogma was not all about them. It was about something much bigger than them, and they just kind of happened to be along for the ride. So like, okay, I can live with that. He's the weed. That's true. He's the Whedon-era, isn't he?
That's Josie Park, the gallery's curator. She seems nice enough.
Also, Dogma, I believe, was the first movie where I became aware of Alan Rickman, R.I.P. So it has a special place in my heart for that alone, if nothing else.
Hi, Josie?
Yes?
Hi, Josie. Can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kind of swamped, but okay.
So, how's everything going?
Oh, you know, busy. This is my first public opening. I want it to be just right.
Tell me about Claude.
Oh, I found him on the street. Literally. He made his living painting street scenes and selling them to tourists. But he's too much of a genius for that. Don't you think so?
Oh, yes, definitely.
See? I knew he was the right choice for this gallery.
How much do these paintings cost?
Oh, I can't reveal the prices until the public exhibit. But if you're interested in any of them, let me know. I'll discount it for you.
Oh, no thanks. I'm not really in the market for any art right now.
Translation, she can't afford it.
Oh, all right. But if you change your mind, let me know.
There's a link here to an unavowed mission. Oh, which one? Without being too spoilery, hopefully.
How long have you been in business?
Not long, just a few days now. This loft opened up and I just nabbed it. Real estate in this neighborhood is harder to get than you'd think.
Rainbow Rainbow Bagels. What? I'm not seeing the link.
How well do you know Monique Stallman?
She's a nice lady, although I don't think she'll be back. She didn't seem to really appreciate Claude's work.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Oh, yeah, the Muse. Okay. Okay. Alright. I could see some parallels. Just... I don't think it is that, but there are some similarities. Yeah. I think I remember what you mean now, yeah.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Yeah, because I
Sure,
think...
Miss Angela. I'll see you at the opening tomorrow.
I think I will. I'm actually going to play Unavowed after I get through the Blackwell series. I'm going to play Unavowed after that, because I have already played it twice, and there's still one path I haven't done yet. And I think that'll be a fun game to stream, so that people can make their own choices of like what party members I take where. And I'm happy to play that game again, because it's great. So, and it would be cool to play it like right after Blackwell, because they're in the same universe and there's some direct connections to it. I think that's the plan for right now.
This painting is called The Dark Lady. These paintings look like part of a set.
Cubestar.
Come in.
Cubestar.
Hi, Monique?
Oh, hello. You're an
Cub-
Ashanti's friend, aren't you? The writer?
Yeah, that's me.
I almost didn't recognize you standing upright.
Right. I don't usually drink that much.
Well, we all make mistakes.
Cub-Star. Wow. Really? That's, not something to be proud... Kitty! Not something to be proud of.
Nice view from up here. Nice view.
Kitty. I can't click on the kitty.
This poster is for a film called Water Under the Bridge. It stars Frank Lyons. This poster He keeps staring at Monique, and he's not looking at her face.
Dang, Joey.
Please don't close the window. There's a reason why it's open.
And it's looking in at us.
Please don't close the window. There's a reason.
Monique looks pretty cool and confident behind that desk.
I have to say the view is quite nice from up here.
Joey, you shit.
Yeah, the view is okay. Although I prefer the view from this angle. There are other things here worth looking at. Water Under the Bridge. What a boring title.
You're a boring title. Okay, let's do what we came here to do.
So, what do you do here at CubeStar?
I'm the executive producer. In a nutshell, I make sure everything gets done, on time, and under budget.
She whips everyone into shape, huh? I like her.
I saw a cat on the window ledge outside.
Oh, her? The company adopted her. She belonged to Frank.
So, you have a ghost story, is that right?
Oh, yes. It's really nothing. Kind of embarrassing, really.
Nishanti said it had to do with Frank Lyons.
Yes, it was all over the news. You know what happened.
I know he died, but that's all I know.
Yes, he's dead. I saw him die. He died while filming his last scene. It was tragic and all, but in the end we had to finish the movie. We found a lookalike to complete the scene and then released it. That should have been the end of it. But the film was a smash hit.
Really? It was that good?
No, it wasn't. People only turned up because a man's death was attached to it. For years we tried to create a moneymaker. And this is how we did it. Be careful what you wish for, Rosangela. That's all I'll say.
So what happened next?
Next, I hear him.
You hear him?
Over in Central Park, near the Gothic Bridge. It's where he died. I pass the area every morning when I go jogging. I can swear I hear him, calling me.
Really?
It's like he's... well, it's probably just my own guilty conscience. We profited from his death. There's no denying that. But what could we do? Give the money to charity? We have investors to pay back. Anyway, that's my ghost story. Take it or leave it.
I say we take it. We haven't been to the park in a while.
Interesting. Today isn't the nicest day for a stroll in the park, but it's not exactly a social call.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Kitty!
I can't talk to Joey here. I'll wait until we're alone.
I'm getting paid to get your name in the movie. Yeah, pretty much.
The quivering of her back means that I did good. Hey, Red, why don't we ever meet ghosts that look like her? Ah, well, doesn't matter. Broads just stop being interesting when they stop breathing.
Alright then. To the park.
Is that right? No, wait, I know this.
Actually, hold on. Let me do something first. I want to see what the interweb says about Frank Lyons, if anything. Here we go. City Post obituary. Frank Lyons, 26, suffered a fatal heart attack while on location at the Gothic Bridge in Central Park yesterday evening. He is best known for his many roles in several independently produced films. Lyons leaves behind no family. His last film, Water Under the Bridge, CubeStar Films, is due to be released this spring. Okay, so it wasn't anything that happened necessarily due to, like, the movie happening, it was just heart attack. But I mean, that could be anything. Wine and dine more money, and yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, like they're one of those like kind of underappreciated jobs where it's like, I mean, like she said, she makes sure everything gets done on time and under budget, and you know, you think that it doesn't sound important, but it really is. With like the size of teams that are required to make movies and video games, you really need to have a strong hand on the reins. Did everything in this game happen within the last couple of days? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like there's no date, so it could be any time. Water under the bridge. I wouldn't think that the movie just came out, because we would have heard about it. Probably. City Post Film Review, Water Under the Bridge, a love drama starring the late Frank Lyons and Rebecca Chen. When dock worker Zach Lyons loses his girlfriend Yvonne Chen to a wealthy rival, Zach goes to extreme lengths to win her back. The film was a worthy attempt by CubeStar Films, but unfortunately cannot escape the by-the-numbers plot or the unfortunate tragedy of Lyons' real-life death. Okay. Yeah. Bridge Coast.
I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, sure.
Last shoot of the film, then we're done. What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
I think that's Frank Lyons. He looks different in person. Of course, he isn't exactly a person anymore.
Looks like Guybrush Threepwood. Monkey Island 2 Guybrush Threepwood in particular.
Young guy, maybe mid-20s. It's hard to tell. He looks like he's concentrating hard.
What do you mean? No.
She keeps
What do you
staring at
mean?
that actor ghost. I hope she's not starstruck. We got work to do.
He's still there, sticking to me like a shadow.
What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
Hi there.
I knew you'd come.
You did?
Yes, I did. Wait. No, that's not right.
Oh, what's not right?
Never mind. We can do it again. I knew you'd come.
Why do you keep repeating yourself?
No. No, that's not right either.
What are you talking about?
Look, don't worry about it. We can do it again, right?
Do what again?
Okay, one more time. I knew you'd come.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
No, that comes later. Try and concentrate, will you? Let's get through this and then we can go home. I knew you'd come.
Are you Frank Lyons?
Oh, haha, very funny. Let's get back on track, huh? I knew you'd come.
He is acting.
Why do you keep repeating? What?
Look, we can
Do what?
Okay, I knew.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
Huh? Oh, come on. That's not even close. Let's try it again. I knew you'd come.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Actually, hold on.
I've got to go.
Yeah, you need all the practice you can get. Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
Ouch.
Hello?
Oh, hey. You with the company?
Company?
Oh, I guess you're not. They told me to meet him out here. I guess they're late.
Are you Frank Lyons?
You recognize me?
Sure.
That's... Thank you. That means a lot.
Hey, I live to please. Sort of.
Right. She told us that Frank Lyons died of a heart attack while filming his last scene. She didn't say that. She just said that he died. Improv troupe. No, he was an actor, not an improv troupe.
So, Frank, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just waiting to finish up. Just one scene to go and I'm done. Finally.
Done is the word, yeah.
Hmm?
Never mind. So, we're on a movie set?
Yep. The film is called Water Under the Bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I'm probably not supposed to tell you that, but we're hardly Paramount Pictures or anything. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
Oh, lips are sealed.
Yeah. If it was an improv troupe, he wouldn't care so much.
Are you sure this is a movie set?
Yeah?
Where are all the lights, equipment, cameras?
You know, I'm not sure. They should be on their way. I don't know what's keeping them.
It's a dress rehearsal.
Could you tell me the last thing you remember?
What do you mean? I've just been hanging out here.
And before that?
I was... Funny thing.
Yes?
The Minetta.
The Minetta.
Yeah, I was there. I'm always there.
What? What are you doing, Frank? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's quite possible. Ah. Poor Brandon Lee.
Listen, Frank, you seem like a swell guy, but I have to be honest. You're dead.
What?
I mean it. You've been haunting this area for months now.
Ha! Very funny. My career might have one foot in the grave, but it's not dead yet. My ship will come in. You'll see.
So it's been a few months then. It was definitely not within the last few days.
Hey, have you ever been to the Park Gallery down in Soho?
No, sorry. I've never heard of it.
What can you tell me about Monique?
Miss Stallman? She's a good lady. I just wonder where she is.
You expecting her?
Yeah. We can't start without the executive producer, can we? I could swear I saw her run by a couple of times. But why wouldn't she stop?
So, tell me about yourself, Frank.
Oh, I'm just an actor. I just walk and talk the way they want me to.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be more to you than that.
I don't really need anything else. I'm not in the magazines, but I think I'm okay with that. I just want to finish what I start.
Just what is the Minetta?
Minetta?
Yeah, what is it?
The Minetta. I'm famous there, you know. You can always find a willing ear there, and some donations for the fund.
The fund? What fund?
Yes, they are very kind.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
Like you... Oh, never mind.
Something weird's going on.
Well, see you around.
Sure. Bye.
There is something wrong with this ghost.
Not to interrupt, darling, but let's talk.
Yes?
Talking to this guy is like talking to one of them schizos.
You mean multiple personality disorder?
Yeah, you think he's one of those?
Could be. It would explain a lot.
2 spooks for the price of 1. Fantastic.
I will reiterate what I said while I was playing the shapeshifting detective. Not really what schizophrenia is.
That gallery won't
Don't.
What guy?
They all
Don't. So who is Frank Lyons anyway? I'm afraid I'm not up to date on pop culture.
He's a movie actor.
Big?
Not really. I don't think he would have been as famous if it weren't for the news reports.
Fame after death, huh? Lucky guy.
Right. Or dissociative, it's a hard word to say, identity disorder.
Minetta. I wonder what it could be. Do you have a phone book?
Phone book? Who uses a phone book anymore?
Sorry I asked.
Yeah. And that wasn't really clearly understood until the last few years. At least by the general public.
Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah. Joey, come here.
Uh-huh.
Talking to Lyons was different than I expected.
He's a dead guy. What did you expect? Scintillating conversation?
I just wondered, well, never mind.
A spook's a spook. They don't think like living people do. They're strange.
Does that include you?
Sweetheart, they don't come any stranger than me.
Thank heaven for that. I know he's dead and all, but this is kind of cool. I've never met anyone famous before.
Just don't ask him for an autograph.
The Minetta. What is the Minetta?
You're asking me? You're the one with all the fancy technology.
I've never received a phone book since 2012. Yeah, I remember I used to get phone books at my apartment, like two living situations ago, and and because I'm a giant dork, I would of course repeat the line from what is it? It's the Jerk, the Steve Martin movie, The Jerk, I think is what it's from. The new phone books are here. The new phone books are here. I'm somebody now. Which I in turn got from my dad, because I actually had not seen The Jerk until like a few years ago, and it's pretty funny. But my dad would repeat that line as well when we got our phone books at our house when I lived with my parents. So I picked up the habit from him, and it wasn't until relatively recently that I actually got the context for it. Get this guy's autograph before he passes on. We're gonna need like a ghost notebook or something.
So what should we do now?
We should probably learn more about this Frank Lyons guy. Where do movie stars hang out anyway?
He's not much of a star, Joey.
Right now, he's not much of anything.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Damn it, where is that woman?
Hi again.
I knew you'd come.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Yvonne? Who's Yvonne?
You are? Okay, no problem. We'll just start over. I knew you'd come.
How did...
I know you...
Look, I just want to talk to you.
Are you sure that's right?
Yes, just for a few minutes.
No, I don't think that's right. Let's try again, shall we?
What are you talking about?
I knew you'd come.
How d-
I know...
Listen, I have
Come
to...
on.
Oh wait, hold on.
I've got to...
Need to study some more? I don't blame you.
Okay. So I think what we need is a script for that movie. And we also have another lead to follow up on, the Minetta. First, let's talk to Monique.
Come in.
Because it seems like she might have a script copy somewhere.
Oh, hello. Again.
Tell me about Frank.
Frank? He was a solid actor. Not A-list material, but dependable. He could read his lines and hit his marks and look good on camera. He didn't demand much, and he was easy to work with. We set him up with an apartment nearby. That was all he needed. That reminds me, we still haven't moved his stuff out. I'll have to get on that.
Oh, cool. Monique Stallman told us that they gave Frank a place to live, and his stuff is still there. Well, that'll come in handy, I'm sure.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
You really rented him an apartment. That's very generous.
Not really. The company owns it, and it's rent controlled. We couldn't pay him much, so it was the least we could do.
Aw, that's nice.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Joey, come here.
Uh-huh.
I should tell Monique the truth about why I want to find Frank's apartment. She'd probably be more willing to help. You think that's a good idea?
Sure, it's worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, right, she could call the cops and they'd lock you away. So, better not do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot to actually ask her where it was.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Actually, but first, let's go looking for the Minetta. There we go. The Minetta Tavern. The Minetta is a tavern in the East Village. It's not too far from my place. Free digs in New York City, right? Actors get all the sweet perks. West Village Pubs, Minetta Tavern, serving the West Village for over 60 years. 58 McDougal Street. Lovely.
Let's talk.
This had.
What do you think the Minetta's like?
We're not gonna find out just sitting around. Let's get a move on.
That's all for now?
Sure.
Come on.
Yeah.
One more.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again?
Can you give me the address?
Of Frank's old apartment? Why?
I just wanted to look around.
I ask again. Why?
Research.
You're very dedicated, but I'm afraid the answer is no. I'd like to give Frank some bit of dignity.
Please.
Are you sure you can't give me Frank's address? It would really help my research if I could look around.
Everything you need to know about Frank you can find on the internet. I don't feel comfortable having a stranger look through his things.
Are you sure you... It would really...
Everything... I don't...
Have you ever...
Sorry.
Anything else you can tell me about Frank?
Like I said, he was the dependable type. He was always willing to work with us, and he worked pretty cheap. I think he was waiting for his next break.
He got one all right.
Har har.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you go.
Yeah, I forgot that you can ask people things multiple times, and sometimes you get better answers.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Stop yawning me. Okay. And here we have the Minetta. It's quite a place. This is apparently a real place, I believe. But again, a lot of the places in these games are real because it's New York City, so. And Dave Gilbert writes what he knows.
Black and white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them. I doubt the bartender would let me do that. There's nothing but empty tables back there. There's nothing... I don't know much about brands, but it seems like decent stuff. After the other night, no way. So, a ghost walks into a bar.
Don't. Just don't.
He looks pleasant enough, even though it's practically empty in here. It's a portrait of an old man. It's a portrait. After...
Has-beens from days gone by. It's a portrait of an old guy. There's nothing but empty tables back there. She'd better not fall off the wagon again. He looks capable enough. I wonder how strong his martinis are.
Not that you'd be able to tell.
Years ago, I could tell you what was a good year and what wasn't. Those days are long gone.
You, sir.
Hi.
Afternoon. What can I get for you?
Oh no, I'm not here to drink.
Not yet, anyway.
I was hoping you could answer some questions for me.
Really?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, it's just that this never happened to me before. You always see bartenders being questioned in the movies, but it never actually happens. You a detective?
Something like that.
Cool. How can I help?
That's quite a hairdo that guy has.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
Does a Monique Stallman ever come in here?
Never heard of her, sorry.
I was wondering if you've seen Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons, the actor? Didn't he die a few months ago?
Yeah, he did. I think he might have come here before he died.
Well, we get all sorts in here, but I don't think we've ever seen him.
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
What can you tell me about
The Minetta?
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons come in here?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
Does a Monique...
Never heard.
What are the chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a groupie or something?
No, not exactly.
Hell, either way, I can't help you.
Probably won't get anything out of her, but worth a try.
Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Can you tell me anything about this place?
The gallery space isn't important. It's all about the art. The more you notice the space, the less you notice the work it's displaying.
Careful, Red. She's so deep you might drown in it.
Can't get any more out of that.
How well do you know Monique Stallman?
She's a nice lady. She didn't seem to—
I'm sorry.
No worry.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons' death?
Spooky, isn't it? Imagine someone just dying of a heart attack right in front of you. Poor Monique must have been traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized all the way to the bank.
Do you know an—
Poor—
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
Have you ever— No. Do you know where Frank Lyons lived by any chance?
I don't know. LA? That's where all the Hollywood people live.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure was Angela.
Well, the most likely person to know where Frank Lyons lived would be Frank Lyons himself.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Funny thing, I went to the Minetta. They never heard of you.
Why would they?
You said you went there all the time.
I've never heard of the place.
You told me you were famous there.
Famous?
Yeah, famous at the Minetta.
The Minetta? I go there all the time. It's like my second home.
But you just said,
Say, could you spare some money for the Joe Gould Fund?
Joe Gould Fund? What's that?
What's what?
The Joe Gould Fund.
I have no idea.
But you just... Oh, never mind.
Frank's ghost referred to something called the Joe Gould Fund. Who is Joe Gould?
Let's try this again. I went to the Minetta.
Minetta? I never heard of it. What is it?
A tavern over on McDougal?
Oh, yes. I'm well known there.
Okay, fine. But listen carefully to me now. They've never heard of you.
Why would they? I've never been there.
For crying out loud!
Hey, what did I say?
Nothing, just...
Say, can you talk to seagulls?
What? No, I cannot talk to seagulls.
I can. It's a beautiful language.
Congratulations. For once, I'm totally speechless.
I mean, that's basically what this game is.
I don't think I can go through that again. I'm still dizzy from the last time. Hey, Frank, could you tell me where you live?
Sorry, but I hardly know you.
Aw, come on, you can trust me.
I really don't think so. Sorry.
Please.
Hey, Frank. Could you tell me what the Joe Gould Fund is?
Why, you want to donate a couple of dollars?
I would, if you could tell me what it was for.
For the upkeep and maintenance of Joe Goulds everywhere, of course.
Any Joe Gould in particular?
Who's Joe Gould?
You know what? Never mind. I'm getting a headache talking to you. Could you tell me
Why,
I would
for the...
any...
Who?
You know what? I'm getting... Well,
Sure.
I got something to say.
Sure, what's up?
Figures. We finally get to go to the park and the weather is miserable.
At least there's nobody around.
Entering the Minetta was like stepping back in time. I wonder how old that place is.
That Monique woman isn't going to spill. We need to find someone else who knew where Frank lived.
Maybe someone else who lived in that apartment.
Maybe.
The Joe Gould Fund. What do you think that's for?
Somebody named Joe Gould, I guess.
Well, Well, that helps. Well, let's get back to it.
Damn it, where is that woman?
Excuse me. Sorry. Sneezed right into my mic. I should have...
What about me? What about me?
Gone the other way.
Is that right? No, wait.
Hey,
I know
Joey?
this.
Can I help you?
The Minetta was kind of quaint.
Haven't you had enough to drink lately?
Be quiet.
Was there a show with Jennifer Love Hewitt with that premise? I don't know. If there was, I never saw it.
I should tell Monique the truth. She'd probably... You think...
Sure. Oh, so...
What do you think the Joe Gould Fund could be?
I'm not sure it means anything. Nutty spook like that, you gotta filter out all the crazy before anything else makes sense.
It's worth looking into, isn't it?
If you think so.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
Joe Gould, also a real person. Let's look him up on the Intarbut. Joe Gould, known as Professor Siegel, this West Village Bohemian was a familiar figure during the 1960s. A regular at the Minetta Tavern, Joe Gould was often homeless and often broke. He claimed he was writing a book entitled The Oral History of the World and spent most of his time soliciting money at the Joe Gould Fund in order to keep working on it. In reality, this book never existed, but his energy and enthusiasm was said to inspire other writers such as Joseph Mitchell, who we met in the previous game. Curious, does it say anything about him? Ah, it does. Joseph Mitchell, July 27, 1908 to May 24, 1996. Joseph Mitchell was on the staff of the New Yorker magazine for nearly 60 years, from 1938 until his death in 1996. He was known for his plain-spoken essays of eccentrics and unstable people on the fringes of society. Joseph Mitchell is also known for a legendary case of writer's block. After completing his last biography in 1964, he continued to go to his New Yorker office every day until his death, but never completed another article for the magazine. And now we know why. Oh god. I mean, the four taxidermy animals talking about John Muir is a musical number, which automatically puts it, automatically wins it points. Oh, it's raining now. But I don't know, I mean, Dave Gilbert's extensive insistence on New York lore is pretty cool. Especially considering his like creative interpretations of it.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
It is musical. It's a whole song, isn't it? Right, Minetta.
I doubt the bar.
Oops.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Right. I mean, yeah, he does that too. But I thought the John Muir thing was a musical. There was a song about it. I could very well be misremembering. Ah, sweet. Oh, okay. Okay, it's just like, right. It's a Sprechgesang, to use an extremely nerdy term. Yes, please do. Please recommend games.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould, or anything called the Joe Gould Fund?
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes I think they should just rename this place the Joe Gould Bar and be done with it.
Really?
People hear about him and they come in here to ask about him. That's his portrait up there behind you. He died a long time ago.
Who was he?
He was some homeless guy who wandered the West Village in the 50s and 60s. He told some crazy stories and people found him entertaining, so they gave him money for his food and his beer. He referred to the money as the Joe Gould Fund. He also tried to write a book or something.
He never finished it?
Nope.
Hey, sounds like your soulmate.
Cool. Oh yeah, I have heard of Chained Echoes, I don't know much about it. SNES to PS2 JRPGs. Awesome.
Anything else you can tell me about Joe Gould?
I don't know much else, sorry. If you want to know more, check in another time. Lots of artist types come in here. They all know about Joe Gould.
Awesome. Okay. And that's him.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
And I believe this is a recreation of an actual portrait as well.
It's a portrait.
Hit that link real quick. Let's see if that portrait's on there. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, that's a long article. Wow. Cool. That'll be a good read for if you have some time. Gould's book did exist, sort of.
It's a portrait.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, neat. That sounds really cool. Chained Echoes, you say? Okay. I will. Is that on Steam?
Apparently this guy is Joe Gould. Looks half crazed, whoever he is. Apparently look...
Oh, he was a reporter for the New York as well. New York. Okay. Right. Yeah, because Joseph Mitchell was also a reporter. Ghost Whisperer. Medium. Okay.
Damn it, where is that woman? What about me? What about me? Good enough. Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Say, is your name Joe Gould?
No? You forgot my name already, huh?
Oh, no, I was just checking something. The name Joe Gould doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
Joe Gould. Huh. You know, it does. But I can't say why.
Say, is your...
No.
Oh, the name...
Joe...
Hey, Frank.
Oh,
Well,
Sure. Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
I swear I'd
Hi
love to find a
again.
script of the movie, but maybe it is just trial and error
I
for
knew
this
you'd come.
conversation. I forget.
How did you know I'd come?
Let's try.
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
Boat? What boat?
What boat? Come on. Let's just do this and get out of here. I knew you'd come.
How?
I know.
Listen, I have.
Come on. The
No, listen to me. We have to talk.
What? Ah, now I'm messed up. Let's start over, okay? I knew you'd come.
How?
I know.
Listen.
Come on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, I didn't write this, okay? Let's just work with what we're given, and then we'll laugh about it later. I knew you'd come.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I don't have I don't actually have the lines on hand, so I can't just trial and error this.
Never mind. We'll talk later.
Yeah, I think you need to practice some more. I knew you'd come. No, I knew you'd come.
Shows with supernatural premises are usually hit or miss.
Last shoot.
Yeah, and like,
Then we're done.
I mean, I think people have wildly varying tastes in shows like that, and so like,
Damn it, where is that woman?
I think in most cases, shows with supernatural premises, they're gonna find like an audience, and then everyone
Damn it,
else
where is that woman?
outside of that audience is gonna absolutely hate it.
Is that right? Wait, I know this. Last shoot of the film, then we're done.
What am I forgetting?
Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kind of.
Do you know where
I don't know.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Thanks, Joe.
Sure, but.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again? Oh, Ilsa, you're back.
There we go.
Make yourself at home. You always do.
Cat!
She's a little black cat. I don't recognize the breed. She's wearing a little collar with an ID tag. Hey, kitty. Ouch! She scratched me.
Careful. That was Frank's cat. She's a mean one.
Bad kitty.
Look at the way she's staring. It's sometimes easy to forget that animals can see me. Hey, little fella.
Oh wait, sorry, hold on. Rose was in the way, so we didn't see what was happening there.
Hey, little fella.
I want a gif of that. Of Joey just like dangling his tie for a cat to play with.
Hey.
All right, Elsa. Let's see what's on your ID tag. 12th Street and Avenue A. Hopefully that's where we need to be.
Sweet. There we go. We have an address. Good kitty. Hi, I'm just here to play with your cat.
Cute cat.
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
Cute cat.
Thanks, just between...
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould?
Sorry, no.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Actually, wait, did I ask her about the Manette already?
Have you ever...
Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for...
Sure.
There we go. I imagine the stock market crashing probably would have resulted in a lot of eccentrics for various reasons.
One of Frank's neighbors, I assume. That's not Frank's door. That's Frank Lyon's door. Or at least it used to be. One of Frank's... That's... It's one of those old-fashioned gate elevators.
Why is the music in here so ominous?
Look at her. One locked door and she's completely helpless. Good thing I'm around. No idea who lives there. I don't float through random doors unless I have to. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Frank Lyons lived there, at least if that cat is to be believed.
Locked. Yep, he's still there.
Once again, it's up to the dead guy to sort things out.
Be my guest.
32-bit kid, thank you for the sub. For the resub. The long time resub.
Looks like a food and water bowl for the cat. Ugh, there's still some food left in there. It's a poster for a romantic comedy. Looks like our boy Frank had a supporting role. Looks like a film script.
That's what we want. Act 3, Scene 2. Exterior park night. Zach, I knew you'd come. Yvonne, how did you know I'd come? I know you, Yvonne, perhaps too well. Listen, I have to tell you something. Come on, the boat's going to leave any minute. I'm not going. Not going? What do you mean you're not going? I said I'm not going. You're staying? Yes, I'm staying here with Tom. Riveting.
There's nothing in there but junk. Looks like Frank was a collector of old film reels. I wonder what he played them on.
Brutal, indeed.
It looks like a still from a moving picture. I think I recognize Frank in the background. Oh, sweet, a ball of yarn. For the cat, I guess.
Cat toys.
Maybe Frank had a cold before he died? At least I hope so. I don't want to think about what those tissues were for.
You keep your tissues on the floor next to your big chair where you watch TV? Pretty sure I know what those are for.
I don't recognize anybody in those photographs. Frank's television, cold and silent. Looks like a poster for a B-grade Arabian Nights flick. Frank Lyons has got top billing. It's a movie poster. Looks like hard-boiled detective schlock. Frank Lyons starred in it.
Is that one of those hangy, scratchy things for cats, or is that like a dish towel or something? I think it's a hangy, scratchy thing. In which case, it probably shouldn't be right over your food bowl, but what do I know?
You sure this guy was in pictures? He didn't even have a hot tub.
Was he supposed to?
If I was in pictures, I'd have a hot tub.
Well, naturally.
Although, I did find something interesting.
What?
There was a piece of paper just lying on a table.
Do you remember what was on it?
Of course I do.
That is what was on it.
Sounds like a film script.
Probably the last thing he worked on before he died. You ever hear these lines in a flick before?
No. I haven't gone to the movies since, well, you.
Nah, makes no difference. It's probably not important.
Happy tissues. I wonder if I can,
Key? Who needs a key?
How's it going there?
Oh, just fine. Almost got it.
Uh-huh.
Any second now. Damn it!
What happened?
The paperclip broke.
It broke.
It's jammed in the lock. We couldn't get a key in there now, even if we had one.
The master criminal at work.
well, we tried.
Locked.
You killed my social life. She didn't really have one to begin with, let's be fair. And now, thanks to Joey, she can't watch TV or listen to the radio either. So, he killed what she had left of her social life. When you're a medium, you don't get a social life unless your social life is made up of ghosts. All right, well now we have what we need to.
What about me? What
actually
about
talk to this guy?
What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
Hey Joey, do you remember what was written on that piece of paper?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Damn it, where is that woman?
Hi again.
I knew you'd come.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
I'm not going.
Not going? What do you mean you're not going?
I said I'm not going.
You're staying?
Yes, I'm staying here with,
Abe.
Tom.
Tom? Tom? What's that idiot have that I don't?
He's a good man, Zach, and he needs me.
And what about me?
You don't need me, Zach. You never did.
Huh? That's not in the script.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Just forget me. Be free.
Yvonne! Wait! Yvonne! Yvonne! Yvonne? Alright! Finished. Finally. Hey Monique, when's the rap party again? Monique? Where is she? Where is everybody? Hey, come on guys. This is weird. Where did everybody go?
Well, that was not enough for him to realize what happened. Or
Is that a wrap?
to realize that he's dead, rather.
I think that's Frank. He looks coarse. He isn't exactly.
Come on guys, where are you?
Frank?
Oh, Rebecca, thank God. We just finished the scene, right? So where did everybody go?
I'm not Rebecca, Frank.
What? Of course you are. Only Rebecca could have finished the scene. Something's not right. Something is not right. I was here, filming the scene. Something happened.
Here it comes.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
Held your breath for 601
I'm
seconds.
a ghost and I'm haunting my last film shoot. That's so cliche.
I'm sorry, Frank. I really am.
So what now?
Just relax and take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
Ow! I gotta work on my landings.
It's so bright. It should hurt my eyes, but it doesn't.
I don't think it's real light. I'm not sure what it is.
It's beautiful.
Just head towards it, Frank. That's all you need to do.
You know, my very first acting role was a ghost. I was 8 years old. We put on a Halloween play in the 3rd grade. I played Scary Ghost number 3. Funny the things you remember. It wasn't a bad life, was it? I might not have made it big, but I made it somewhere. How many can say the same, huh?
Also, funny that that she says, "I'm not Rebecca." Rosangela's voice actor is named Rebecca. Rebecca Whitaker, I believe. And I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose. Like, Dave frequently makes characters who are like combinations of like people on like of like voice actors' names, like Rebecca Chen, Rebecca Whitaker, and Sandy Chen.
Not many.
No, not many. I've had a pretty good run. If it's my time to go, then it's my time. I just wish I knew who choked me to death.
Yeah. Wait, what? You weren't choked. You had a heart attack.
No, I was choked. I remember it distinctly.
The news reports all said it was a heart attack.
No disrespect, but I think I know how I died. The large hands around my neck? You don't forget a thing like that.
Why would the press lie about how you died?
I don't know. You'd think that they'd love a story about a murder. Funny, it doesn't even bother me. I think I'm ready to go.
Wait, hold on a second.
No can do. I gotta fly. See you around, and thanks.
Just a few questions. Damn it.
He really did hold his breath for 601 seconds.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the? I'm warning you. You? No, it can't be.
I can still help you.
No, you're dead, aren't you?
So many dead. So many glide upon the earth.
Tell me something I don't know. Did you kill Frank?
I helped him. I get no thanks.
You want me to thank you? How about you buzz off?
I can help you. You are still in pain. So much pain.
No way, not again. This ends now.
Why do you resist?
Resist? I'll show you resist.
I see you. I know you.
Get off.
No jack, lady. Get off me.
Joey?
Clear off, kid. Get back.
It's her. After all this time.
Hey, you stay away from her, you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Joey, who was that?
Trouble.
Well,
Well, what?
who is she?
Her? She's nobody's sweetheart. Just some spook.
She attacked you, Joey. Why did she do that?
I have no idea. You think I've got all the answers? Well, you're wrong. I'm just in the dark as you are.
You're lying. You recognized her, and she knew you. Tell me, Joey, please.
Yeah, I know her. She calls herself the Countess. She's from an old case, back when I was with your aunt. She was alive then, and just as crazy.
Tell me.
Look, it's late. You want to be up all night, or you want the short version?
Yeah, Joey, you're not helping by by withholding information. This is important. We all remember the Countess, right? She's back.
Tell me everything.
We thought she was a raving loony at first. We'd see her on the street, ranting like a crazy woman. We were investigating these two ghosts. Both had been killed by an old woman. Didn't take much deduction to put two and two together.
So she was killing people.
Not exactly. She thought she was freeing people. You see, she was a medium.
A medium? Like me? Like Auntie?
Yeah, only she didn't have a spirit guide. There was this reporter, Joseph Mitchell. Somehow they formed a bond. He didn't know it, but whoever he wrote about, she would go and kill. She was freeing their spirits, which is what you mediums do best.
But they were still alive.
She didn't seem to realize that. In the end, she tried to free your Aunt Lauren. So, we stopped her.
You stopped her? How?
We just did.
So what now? Her spirit is seeking revenge?
I don't think so. Why now? Why all this time? Besides, I saw her die. There was no ghost.
So she's not a ghost.
I don't know what she is.
Let's talk about this in the morning. Right now I'm taking a hot shower and going to bed.
Sure, I'll hold the fort.
No peeking. This again. I forgot about that. That's cool.
Poor deluded man, enthralled to a madness that even he could not explain. A madness called the Countess.
I know you.
We have spoken before, but it is not important. But hush, aren't you tired? You need to rest.
Tired?
Shh, just sleep. That's it. Sleep. Tomorrow you will wake up energized and refreshed. You will not remember me, but don't worry. We will meet very shortly.
Good morning.
You're perky today. Sleep well?
Yeah, I did.
I've been thinking. Too much has happened for this to be mere coincidence.
What do you mean?
In the gallery, there was a painting. A painting of her.
Really?
I knew it looked familiar, but I didn't recognize it until now.
What did it look like?
Why don't we head over and you can take a look for yourself?
Sounds cool. Let's go do that.
Let's talk, Joey.
This had better be important, sweetheart.
How'd the Countess learn to fight like that?
You call that fighting?
She was kicking your ass.
I would have got her in the end.
How'd the Countess... She was...
I would have...
So what should we do now?
I told you, that gallery has a painting of the Countess on the wall. We should go and check it out.
See?
Hmm?
You didn't...
And it don't look... Things like...
Did you really have to stare at Monique like that?
What's your problem? It's not like she can see me.
It's unprofessional, that's all.
You're just jealous.
Jealous of what?
I know he's dead and all, but this is kind of cool. I've never met anyone...
Just don't ask him.
The Minetta was kind of...
Haven't you...
What does Joe Gould have to do with Frank Lyons? Joe Gould died almost 30 years ago.
So what? I died over 70 years ago. Death isn't as final as it used to be. Remember that.
I'm reminded every day. That's all for now.
Sure.
So 70 years ago, I forget what the... forget when exactly this game takes place. But it's the 2000s, so putting Joey's death in like the 30s, I believe. Let me just check what the release date was on this game real quick. 2009.
I got something to say.
Yes?
You slept pretty soundly.
Is that so surprising?
After last night, I figured you would have slept with the lights on.
I'm not a little girl.
I'm just saying.
That gallery won't...
Don't.
My God,
They all
don't...
You know, I think that Monique lady is pretty suspicious.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. We should get back to her office and examine her very closely.
Examine her, huh?
Or better yet, you stay out in the hall. I'll go in and poke around.
I don't think so.
Gross, Joey.
So who is Frank Lyons anyway? I'm afraid I'm not
He's a
big.
Not I don't think he would.
Fame. Look.
Entering the Minetta. I wonder... This Joe Gould sounds like a loser. Wandering around, begging for drinks, writing a so-called novel.
He was a bohemian, Joey. That's what they did.
Who knew you could become famous just for being a bum?
I think he's interesting.
You think documentaries about squirrels are interesting?
Well, they are.
Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
I mean, not gonna lie, I would also find a documentary about squirrels interesting. I doubt that'll bring up anything, but no. Oh, cool. There's an article on Lauren Blackwell. Archive, September 23rd, 1981. There's a date for you. Police were brought to the door of an East 23rd Street apartment last night due to reports of loud screaming and crashing. What was thought to be a domestic dispute was a single woman identified as Lauren Blackwell, who had apparently undergone a psychotic episode. Hiding in the closet was a 5-year-old girl identified as her niece. Blackwell was apprehended and admitted to Bellevue, while the niece is currently in foster care. Well, that sucks. Oogling myself. Aw,
Don't know what else I expected to find.
Damn. How about...
Don't know what else I expected to find.
Nothing. I'm paranoid that like one of these times I'm going to like go to click on the X in the Google browser in game, and I'm going to accidentally click on the X at the game window and close it out. So I got to make sure I have an updated save to prevent loss of progress in case I ever do that.
You coming?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Amateur protagonists. Yeah, the opposite of protagonists. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
Nishanti isn't home.
Okay, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were going to the park gallery.
There, it's her. I knew it. Now look at that and tell me this isn't a coincidence. Stupid old hag. We'll find you. Just see if we don't.
Definitely looks like the woman from the other night, but she looks sad. It's just a lighthouse. I wonder which one.
That sad face doesn't fool me for 1 minute. Just a lighthouse.
You hesitated. Hey, no judgment here. You know me and puns. I love them.
I thought I had that draft fixed.
Hi, Josie. Can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Doing what? You're just walking around.
Where can I find Claude?
Knowing him, he's probably preparing for tonight.
Preparing?
You know, glug glug.
He's hitting the sauce.
Ah.
Dad jokes and mom jeans. Yep. Both of those are my style.
I'd like to know more about that painting there.
Oh, the Dark Lady. It's different than his other paintings. I'm worried the investors won't like it, but Claude insists. What do you want to know?
You mentioned something about investors.
Oh yes, the Meltzer Foundation. They paid for everything. The renovation, the lights, everything. I've got to pay them back eventually, of course, but still.
Meltzer Foundation. Josie told us about a company that invested a lot of money in her gallery. Well, that's cool.
What can you tell me about the Dark Lady?
Well, it's different, isn't it? Claude's work is mostly abstract, but this is actually of a specific subject.
Did Claude ever say why?
No, but she's definitely striking.
She strikes all right. I still got the scars.
Claude gets weird when I ask who she is or why he put her in front of the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. I figure it's just one of those eccentric artist things.
The Roosevelt Island Lighthouse, huh? It's been a while since I've been over there.
Bingo! We got another lead. Could the Countess and the lighthouse be connected?
Have you ever heard of...
Nope.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Oh, those guys are a godsend. Without them, I never would have been able to open this place. I presented them with my plan for the gallery, and poof, they wrote me a check.
That's pretty generous.
I never thought I was venture capital material, but go figure. I'll have to pay them back, of course, and give them a percentage of our income, but look around. It's my life's dream realized.
That's pretty awesome, gotta say.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Nope, but if you're looking to start a small business, I can put in a good word for you.
Is there anything?
Nope.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tonight.
Sure you will. Bye! Okay, so we got the lighthouse, or we could go look up the Meltzer Foundation. Let's start with the lighthouse, since we're out already.
Here we are. I don't see any ghosts. You sense anything?
Nope, seems clean to me.
Really? You sure?
I said there's nothing here. Well, no ghosts anyway.
Yep, he's still there. I read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument. I read a book of nobody... Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
Can I help you?
God, I'm soaked. I'm tempted to just leave.
Might as well. I don't think there's anything here.
So it's a dead end?
We'll come back later when the weather clears up.
This Meltzer Foundation sounds too good to be true.
In my experience, things usually are.
That's all for now.
Sure. She's just standing there looking awkward and ill at ease. Totally normal, in other words.
So judgy. Judgy Malone.
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here. It's a lighthouse. Don't know. Not to interrupt, darling, but let's talk.
What is it?
Don't know why those lines were not voice acted, but okay. Do you hear sax music? No, I don't hear anything besides the rain. Must be my imagination.
Meltzer seems like a legit outfit, but something shady is going on there.
How can you tell?
Haven't you noticed? All the threads lead there. We just gotta keep following them and see where they lead. Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
The Meltzer Foundation. You can find anything online these days. They're located in the financial district. 24 Fulton Street, Suite 1401, New York, New York. Excellent.
I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, sure.
Put on a coat. Get an umbrella. Come on, Rosa. Not there. Actually, before I go there, hang on. Let me see if anyone else can tell me about them.
Come in.
Probably not, but you never know.
Oh, hello.
Cute cat.
Thanks. Just
Oh, right. We also have this information. Frank Lyons didn't have a heart attack. He was choked to death. Did Monique lie to the press, or is something else going on?
What else can you...
is it
Not really.
Then there.
I'd like to know the truth about Frank's death.
What do you mean? I told you everything I know.
Not everything. He didn't have a heart attack, did he?
Oh, I love seeing sweat on a pretty girl's brow.
Look, I gave my statement. I don't see why I should tell you anything.
Monique, I'm a writer. We like to exaggerate the truth sometimes.
Joey.
Yes, what are you getting at?
Let's say I wanted to embellish Frank's story. That instead of dying of a heart attack, he may be choked to death under mysterious circumstances.
Rosangela, Frank died of a heart attack. He didn't choke to death.
Are you sure?
Positive. If he mysteriously choked to death, and the press got wind of it, the scandal would ruin this company. It's much easier to tell the press that he died of a heart attack. He had no close family, he had no close friends to speak of. Nobody loses. I trust we understand each other, and I won't have to call my lawyer.
Leave it, kid. We don't want a legal battle.
No, I have all the information I need. I don't know if she was serious about calling a lawyer, but I really don't want to risk it. What do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why? Are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
Interesting.
Anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Any deal between Meltzer and CubeStar is private information. If you want to learn more about them, look them up. They're on the internet.
Anything else?
If you want.
Okay then.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Dead lawyers who are pro bono. At worst, Phoenix Wright when you need him. I mean, he's not dead, but he has connections to the dead through his assistant. Let's see. I doubt the guy. Oh, hey. It's Claude. What's up, dude?
He looks pleasant. He looks like he's been drinking for a while.
Wow. If I still had a nose, I could smell the whiskey from here. He's so hammered he doesn't notice. He doesn't seem to notice. Tough customer.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Oh, you haven't played them? You should definitely play them. They are very good.
What can you tell me about
The Minetta? I've only...
anything else?
I don't know much. You should ask Mr. Erden there. He knows all about Ghoul.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Are you sure he was never in here? Maybe it was somebody else's shift.
No, I'm positive. See all those photos on the wall? We take photos of anyone remotely famous who walks in here. So if Frank Lyons came in, we'd have his picture somewhere.
Remotely famous.
Nope, if he did, we'd have his...
So Frank Lyons never came in here.
Nope, if he did, we'd have his picture somewhere.
Claude,
Rosangela Blackwell, the writer. Come on over. Have a drink.
you remember me.
Who could forget someone who could down 3 glasses of claret in half an hour?
Bit early to be drinking.
Says the woman who had to be carried home the other night by an old Indian lady. My opening is tonight, and I intend to be well and truly plastered. It's the only way I'll be able to bear it.
I believe he's the same actor who was same voice actor who was who played what's his face Cecil Sharp in the previous game. I can't talk anymore. Ah.
I'd like to talk to you about your work.
I'd love to, but I'm not drunk enough.
I really like that painting of yours, The Dark Lady.
My paintings aren't meant to be liked. They are meant to be understood. But nobody does. I feel like Joe Gould sometimes.
How convenient that you should mention him.
I'd really like to know more about The Dark Lady.
I have a rule. I don't talk about my work unless I'm drunk enough.
How drunk is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm working on it.
What do you think of the Park Gallery?
It's alright, I guess. I don't know what Josie sees in my stuff. She doesn't understand it at all.
She likes it enough to risk her money on it.
Liking it isn't the same as understanding it. Still, Josie's been good to me. How could I say no?
What do you think of the...
It's alright, I know.
She...
Liking still.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
She was at the gallery the other night, yeah?
Uh-huh.
She told me my work was awful. I liked her.
She insulted your work, but you liked her.
Sure, she was honest. She didn't pretend to be awed by it like all the other phonies do.
Do you know Monique...
She was at...
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
He died a few months ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Never saw his work. Don't go to the movies much.
Do you know what...
He died...
Yeah.
Never...
You come here often?
Enough. It's old-fashioned, you know?
Hipster.
You come here...
Enough.
You know about Joe Gould?
Sure I do. He was one of the city's last geniuses. Or maybe he was just nuts. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nuts too. Either way, he's famous now. Thanks to Joseph Mitchell.
Did he just say Joseph Mitchell?
That look on Joey's face. Joey told me last night that Joseph Mitchell's writing killed people. According to Claude, he has something to do with making Joe Gould famous. It's all coming together.
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
He was a genius, really. No matter what anybody else says, he paid attention to the world. Actually talked to people. And he wrote it all down. Every last word.
Why?
He was trying to find the connections that bring everyone and everything together, simply by observing and cataloging everything he saw. He called it the oral history. Nowadays, you'd call it blogging.
And that made him a genius?
Think about it. After Joseph Mitchell wrote Gould's biography, Mitchell never wrote again. No other subject could be as satisfying.
Gould was that interesting.
It was said that the city's unconscious was trying to speak through Joe Gould. Maybe it was true, maybe it wasn't. But to even attempt such a thing, I call that genius.
I love that concept. The city's unconscious, trying to speak through him.
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
This city won't see the likes of him again, I'll tell you that much.
Could you Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Those are the guys who are funding Josie's gallery?
Yeah.
You'd have to talk to Josie about them. I just throw colors at a canvas.
Can you tell... Yeah. Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
Another of the city's great geniuses. Gone. He could talk to you for 5 minutes and then write a biography that made you seem like the most fascinating person alive.
They wouldn't be alive for long.
Ooh.
Then he stopped writing. Nobody knows why, at least not for sure. He published a book about Joe Gould, and then poof, no more writing. He went to his office at the New Yorker every day for 30 years but never wrote a single word.
So now the question is, did the Countess kill Joe Gould?
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
What's to say? He wrote a book about Joe Gould and then stopped writing for the rest of his life.
Could you... I'd really like to know more about
I have a.
how
I'm not.
Bye, Claude.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Well, that was enlightening.
Joey, I'd like to talk.
This had better be.
I heard about Joseph Mitchell back when I studied journalism. He sounded fascinating. What was he like?
Southern guy, very soft-spoken. Seemed like a wimp, but had more backbone than I gave him credit for.
I can't believe you and Auntie met him.
He almost got your auntie killed. Remember that?
Yeah, but, I mean, she made him do it. He didn't want to. The reason for what? For Joe Gould's death?
That's all for now.
Sure. Let's chat a sec.
Sure.
I thought we were done with Mitchell 30 years ago.
Maybe this has nothing to do with Mitchell.
And maybe pigs can fly.
Oh, Mitchell's not writing anything. Okay.
Well...
Yeah.
I mean, being afraid to write because someone murders everybody you write about is pretty interesting on its own. But, as you say, truth is quite often stranger than fiction. I doubt Monique will know anything about Joseph Mitchell. So let's go visit.
Yes.
Hi. Is this the Meltzer Foundation?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Paul, this one's for you.
Hmm? Oh, sure thing. Come on over and step into my office. So, I'm Paul Meltzer, and my silent partner over there is my brother, Charlie.
Rosangela Blackwell.
A pleasure. So, what can we do for you?
I was hoping to talk to you about what you do here.
Really? Well, well, well. We're moving up in the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
So, Rosangela, you with a newspaper?
I'm sort of freelance.
Struggling, eh? Well, that's what the Meltzer Foundation is all about. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Well, ask away.
Charlie's so grumpy. The book he wrote about Gould was pretty slanderous. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see why that would prompt him to just never write again. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oof.
I was wondering what you do here.
You know, I wonder that myself. Hey, Charlie, what do we do here?
We give away money, Paul.
That's right. We're into private investments. We grant risk-free capital to struggling businesses.
You know, it's oddly serendipitous that I'm playing Yakuza 4 at the moment, off stream. Yakuza 4 prominently featuring a character who basically does exactly that. Akiyama.
You really just give away money?
No, not exactly.
It's about giving money away wisely.
You heard the man. If you want the lowdown on what we do, just ask.
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie. How's she doing?
She's fine, I guess.
We're both rooting for her, right, Charlie?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I could... It makes sense. It definitely, it lines up. It sucks. And this was, like, this would have been, like, the 60s and 70s, right? So, like, people didn't really talk much about mental health at the time. Certainly not as understandingly as they do now.
Josie Park told me that
you know
she's fine.
We're both rooting for.
Sure.
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique, oh yes, she's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Have you ever been to a bar called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend? How about that?
Charlie looks a little young to have known Joseph Mitchell.
Have you ever...
He did. Hey, Charlie, a living...
At least known him personally.
Tell me more about the foundation.
Let's say you have a brilliant idea for a business, but you've made some mistakes in the past. You've got bad credit or were in debt for a long time. No reputable bank in the country would give you a loan. Or if they did, they'd charge you a fortune in interest. But not us. We believe in a second chance. We'll loan you the money to kickstart your business in return for a share of the profits. If your business takes off, wonderful, we both win. If not, we're the one who pays for it.
Right, yeah. The Oogle article I pulled up in-game actually said so. There was a date on it.
Your foundation is pretty generous.
Well, we don't give money to just anybody. Charlie over there is in charge of separating the wheat from the chaff. When someone comes to us with their hand out, Charlie does his research and makes sure that they are worth the risk. You wouldn't believe some of the bums we get in here.
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
CubeStar Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing. But I don't see what it has to do with us.
Do you know anything about...
Of course, you'll...
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Here, take my card. If you have any questions, just email.
Oh, so you're on B-mail too?
Isn't everybody?
Bye, Paul. Bye, Charlie.
God, did you see that chick walk? She waddles like a duck.
Huh?
Our reporter friend. She's kinda your type.
What do you mean?
Yeesh, Charlie. Come up for air. She walked right past your desk.
I didn't see any duck.
Never mind.
Oh, you're absolutely saying and eavesdropping on these jerks.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Doop-de-doo. Don't mind me.
He's reading a book called Best Accountant Practices, 4th edition. Sounds thrilling.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap.
Perhaps Joey can mess with it.
He's so engrossed in his book, he didn't even notice. Must be losing my touch.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
These things are way beyond me. Boy, if I could touch it, that would sure be great.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
There is no Tomo.
These things are way beyond me.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with Bmail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
He seems pretty hard at work. Is that battery parked down there? Man, it's changed a ton since my day.
Hey, when are we going? Oh, come on.
It does the...
Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
No, not me.
Hey, Charlie, is this wire?
Of course it's...
It
won't.
Then maybe...
Give it a rest.
Either Paul likes to play, or he wants people to think he does.
I can't st-
Let's...
I'm getting...
Just...
What the heck is that thing? Probably one of those computer things Red's always playing with.
Doesn't it bother you that...
Yeah, just
Only
like,
if
there's
they
a
have your
router.
Just don't...
Hey, my internet just went down. Stupid wireless.
It should come up again in a minute.
Here I am, farting around on your internet.
Finally, the internet's back up. Hey, Charlie.
Oh, don't you remember anything? It's tennis 53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone might find it. Hey, when are we going to...
Right.
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Okay.
It does the...
Modern art job. I don't get it. I can't touch it.
Hey, Charlie.
Of course.
It won't. Then
Give it a...
I'll do that again, just for fun.
I've got...
Again, this wireless internet is really up and down today.
It'll come up again in a minute.
Finally, the internet's back up. What's that Bmail password again?
You're impossible. It's tennis 53.
Thanks a mil. I can't stand. I'm getting all...
Just a...
Bye, guys. Just gonna go home and hack your email. No big deal. The Meltzer Foundation. Paul Meltzer, Client Relations. paulm@bmail.com.
Let's talk.
Can I?
Did you see the view from the Meltzer's office?
Yeah, pretty impressive. If you had a view like that, I might not mind hanging around while you sleep.
My view's not that bad.
Sweetheart, we're looking at the brickwork of the building next door.
Did you see...
Yeah.
My...
Sweet...
This Meltzer Foundation sounds too...
In my...
I heard about Josie's sound.
So,
I can't...
He'll...
That's all...
Sure.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on.
Joe...
Can I?
So what should we do now?
There's something fishy about that Meltzer Foundation. I'd love a chance to snoop around there some more.
That's all...
Sure.
Wait, hold on. What was the... paulm@bmail.com. Okay. And we have his password. Bam! We're in. I'm in. Okay. Paul, the password is that silly name you called me when we were kids. If you've forgotten, I'm sure as heck, and I'm not going to remind you. Charles. Wait, I wonder if, is this, Oh, okay, no, I think it should actually be... Okay, never mind, sorry. Hi, Paul. Just a quick letter to let you know that everything is going great. Our new artist is fantastic, and I can't wait for the opening tomorrow. You will come, won't you? After all, you made this possible. Josie Park, Park Gallery Curator. Paul, I'm going to be out of the office next week to meet with the charming widow. Could you do me a favor and check my email while I'm away? If I get anything important, give me a shout. Charles. That's a reference to the Shiva. Paul, what do you mean you don't remember my password? I picked it specifically so both you and I would remember it. I'm going to drag you screaming into the can't talk, into the digital age if it kills me. Charles. Special offer. For all your software and networking needs, contact Tomo. Don't be silly, Paul. Of course you can talk to artists. It's not hard. If you're nervous, just Google artists. It will tell you everything you need to know. Paul, the password is that silly name you called me when we were kids. If you've forgotten, I'm sure as heck not going to remind you. Or I'm sure as heck am not going to remind you. Okay.
Hey, are you done with that thing? It's getting kinda late. If you want to catch Claude at the gallery, we'd better head over.
Hold on. One more thing. Artists. What not to say to an artist? This painting is good. Be more thoughtful. Tell the artist why it is provocative to you personally. What is it? Not all art has to be of something specific. Tell the artist what you think it represents. I like the colors. Yours is a subjective opinion. Ask the artist why the color choices were made. Many viewers are tactless when it comes to an artist's work. I hope this will help you avoid many of the pitfalls. Good luck! Cool.
I'm ready if you are.
It's about time. Let's scram.
Come on, Rose, at least get dressed up for an artist gallery opening. Put on something nice, please. Actually, I would honestly love to see, like, Rosa in formal wear. That'd be cool. I don't know why I'm going back here. There's nothing else I need to do here yet.
Hi again.
Uh-huh. Paul, she's back.
Rosangela, come on over and step into my office.
Wow, he never gets tired of that joke, does he?
It's my half of the office.
So, what can I help you with?
Nothing new.
Well, thanks for
Sure. Oh yeah, she likes you.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she keeps coming here?
Give it a rest, Paul.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
I wonder if we can get them to say what his nickname is.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with Vimeo software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
I might not be able to do this until later, but just poking around.
I've got no...
And the internet's down again.
It'll come up again in a minute.
Finally, the internet's back up. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, the password's tennis53.
Hey, when are we going to get a...
What's wrong with the one we...
Oh, come on.
It does the...
At least we... Hey, Charlie.
Of course.
It
won't then give it a...
Yeah, no, we'll come back here later when we actually have more of a reason to investigate them. For now, it's gallery time.
He looks too bad. He's really studying that glass of wine. I don't need to talk to him. He seems to really like that one. I don't need to talk. He must be an artist. That's Josie Park, the gallery's curator. She seems nice enough.
If it weren't for the free booze, I wonder if he would have come here at all. Let him have his fun. He seems to really like that painting. Beats me why. Do people really pay to look at this stuff?
Hey, there's Nishanti.
He seems to really... let him have his fun. I see enough of her at home.
Really? Nothing? Blowing everybody.
I thought I had that draft fixed.
Wow, does he look drunk. He looks completely plastered. Can't say I blame him.
Interesting shading properties, like perhaps if I splash it on this canvas.
I don't need to. He seems pretty engrossed back there. Looks like it leads to a fire escape. That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor. Hi, Nishanti.
Rosa, you came for the opening.
Oh yes, I did. That's why I'm here.
Good. It's so nice to see you out and about.
Yeah, out and about. That's us.
I spoke to Monique.
Oh, wonderful. That story is fascinating, isn't it?
It certainly came in useful.
You'll show me your story when it's done?
You call those things stories?
Shh! I mean, sure, I'll show you. I'd be glad to.
Smooth.
Nice save, Rosa.
Do you know anything about Claude Erden?
Kind of enigmatic, isn't he? He's hardly said a word to anyone all night. Of course, I think he's had a bit too many, if you get my meaning.
What do you think of that painting, The Dark Lady?
It stands out, certainly. I don't know who the woman is, but she looks familiar.
Really?
I can't put my finger on who, but that expression, such a feeling of frustration and loss. But maybe that's the idea, the frustration and loss that we all feel sometimes.
Very deep.
Maybe. I'm going to look around some more.
Of course, go and mingle. Don't let me keep you.
Hi, Nishanti.
Hello, Rosa.
I'm going to look around. Hi, Josie.
Hi, Rosangela. Are you having a good time? Great. We'll talk later.
So frazzled.
Hi, Josie.
Hi,
Hi, Josie.
Hi.
Claude?
Hey, you came.
You're drunk.
Very much so.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Who?
The Dark Lady?
I don't talk about her.
So you do know her?
Don't try to understand my work. I haven't met a single person who really understands art. Not one.
Nobody understands me. I'm a pouty teenager.
About the Dark Lady.
That is one of the most important works I have ever made. I don't talk about it, especially to someone who obviously doesn't understand art.
Artiste. Yes, exactly.
Who says I don't understand art?
You understand my work? All right. Tell me what you think of this painting behind
me. First, let's do everything wrong.
I think this painting is really good.
You have no idea what you mean by good.
I don't?
No. Excuse me.
So, Claude...
What do you think of this painting here?
What is this painting supposed to be?
What do you care?
I'm just curious.
Is it supposed to be anything? Can't it just be? Excuse me.
Chase him around the
Claude,
gallery.
we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
Okay. So...
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Excuse me.
Listen, Claude.
Tell you what, let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
I understand art.
So, Claude...
What do you think of this painting here?
Does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
Claude, we really...
What do you think?
Why is one side so...
Well, look at it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Can I be forward?
Forward?
It's been a great pleasure talking to you.
Really?
Aw.
Yes, very refreshing. You seem to have a greater understanding of art than most of the rabble here.
I do?
Listen, Rosangela, was it?
Oh, call me Rosa.
Rosa, I'm suffocating in here. I need a breath of fresh air. Come meet me out on the fire escape. We can talk more in private.
Hey, way to go.
Claude, where are you going?
Just some fresh air, Joes. I'll be back. No worries.
Now, I technically should stop there, but let's go a little further. We'll see what happens out on the fire escape.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Yes. She's so sad and angry. I wonder why.
Why is she so angry?
I don't know. I wish I did. I think she's being forced against her will. Being turned into something she shouldn't be.
Like what?
I don't know.
Why is she sad?
She's looking for something she lost.
Yeah, her mind.
It consumes her every thought.
How do you know her?
I see her in my dreams. She's looking for me. She hasn't found me yet, but I'm hoping my painting will help.
You want her to find you?
Yes. She's trapped and looking to escape. She needs me to help her. She's chosen me.
Oh, I get it. He's the chosen one. Why don't we ever meet anyone sane?
Why did she choose you?
Because of my work. She's dead, I think, but she will live through my work.
Choose you, Pikachu.
Artists. Nuts. All of them.
Claude, the Countess is dangerous.
Dangerous? No. She's lost and angry, but not dangerous.
I've met her. She's killed many times.
You? Why would she seek you? You're not an artist.
No, but I've still seen her. She's powerful. Power you don't want to mess with.
I just want to help her.
Hey, pal, helping ghosts is our turf.
Just be careful, okay?
Careful. Just who are you? How do you know so much about my dreams?
Well, I know things.
No things. Like what?
That you're messing with stuff you don't understand.
And you do?
Well, I'm working on it.
All right. Teach me. I need to know.
Don't look at me, kid.
Look, there's something about me. I shouldn't tell you, but you're in danger.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
Look out!
No! No! No, you didn't. Claude!
Welp!
Suicide.
Well, what else would they think? He was drunk and erratic and known to be temperamental. Just be thankful they didn't accuse you of killing him.
Yeah, lucky. She killed him, Joey, right in front of me.
Us, kid. Us. I was there too.
He was opening up to me. I could have warned him. I could have helped him.
It happened too fast. There wasn't anything either of us could do.
Really
It's
fast.
not right.
Newsflash, kid. The world's a rotten place.
It doesn't have to be. We have to stop her, Joey. She can't kill anybody else.
Look, darling, your aunt met that witch and barely survived. And no offense, doll, she had a stiffer spine than you.
Oof.
Maybe. But she didn't finish the job, did she?
Not exactly, no.
Then I have to finish what she started. Good night, Joey.
Another whispery dream.
I'm proud of you, Rosangela. You are proving to be much stronger than your guide suspects.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Be wary of him. Follow your heart.
Who are you?
Shh. Sleep. Tomorrow you have a challenge to meet, and you must be fresh. You won't remember me, but we will meet soon.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So on that note, we'll stop there. Yeah. Fine. No, I can't even do that. Alright, whatever. Counties. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing them again, because it's, yeah, as I've said before, it's been a long time, and I've forgotten a lot of stuff, and it's really cool, just, like, being reminded of why I love these games so much, and like, kind of re-experiencing some of the key moments, sort of for the first time again. Not for the first time, but, like, remembering why they hit so hard. So yeah, we'll pick this up again next week, and we'll continue our Do Everything Wrong playthrough of the Shapeshifting Detective next week as well on Tuesday. And let's see. Who's playing good stuff? Ooh, looks like some Final Fantasy IV. We've got some GoldenEye. La Mulana. What else? I haven't rated Yogi the Monk in a while. We'll see what he's up to. All right. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out. And hope you have a good rest of your day or evening or afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Take care, drink water, all that good stuff. See you next week. Bye.